Hello again, my name is Gabe Zolda. 3 more families are going to earn a distinction none of them would ever want. You know what that distinction is? Well, they've just become gold star families. This happened on November the 6th, 2016. I'll attach the link. It was on CBS News. DOD identifies 3 U.S. soldiers killed outside base in Jordan. Kansas City, Missouri. The Defense Department has identified 3 soldiers killed in a shooting this week outside a military base in Jordan. The department said Sunday that 27-year-old Staff Sergeant Matthew C. Llewellyn of Lawrence, Kansas, 30-year-old Staff Sergeant Kevin J. McEnroy of Tucson, Arizona, and 27-year-old Staff Sergeant James F. Moriarty of Kernville, Texas, died Friday after the convoy therein came under fire as it entered a Jordanian military base. The Defense Department is investigating. Yeah, that's going to make everyone feel real good, won't it, huh? The department said the soldiers were assigned to the 5th Special Forces Group, airborne, from Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Llewellyn's family said in a statement to the Kernersville Daily Express he was raised in Kirksville, Missouri, and was a born leader. A true American. They said his military awards included the Bronze Star and Army Commendation Medal. Moriarty family spokesman Wayne Dolfino said Saturday that family was notified by the military Friday evening. Alfonso said Moriarty had served 3 tours of duty and was a member of the U.S. Army Special Forces. Moriarty grew up in Houston and earned a bachelor's degree in economics from the University of Texas. Dolfino said Moriarty's family is heartbroken and they are planning a memorial service in a week or so. This is actually bringing a lump to my throat. McEnroy, a native of Tucson, Arizona, had more than 8 years of service in the Army. This was his 3rd overseas tour, the Army said in a statement. Attacks on U.S. personnel are extremely rare in Jordan, a close American ally in the Middle East. Jordan is one of the Arab nations to have joined the U.S.-led military coalition fighting IS in Iraq and Syria. However, Jordan faces homegrown extremism with hundreds of Jordanians fighting along ISIS militants in Iraq and Syria, and several thousand more supporting the extremist group in the kingdom. In November 2015, a Jordanian police officer opened fire at a regional police training center in the Jordanian capital. I think I did a video on that. Killing 2 Americans, a South African, and 2 Jordanians before being shot dead. So you want to ask yourself a question. Why are we there? Well, we're there thanks to what Barack Hussein Obama and Hillary Rodham Clinton did by setting the Middle East on fire. We're there because of President George W. Bush lying to the American people so he could start his own little war that's been in progress for the last 15 years. We're in Afghanistan, I believe, to protect the poppy fields. You want to know why we're there? Those are the reasons that I think we're there. And like I said at the beginning of this video, the 3 families didn't want to become gold star families. And you know what? They won't be the last ones. There'll be many, many more. This insanity won't end. Not unless someone with true leadership becomes Commander-in-Chief and brings this insanity to a conclusion. Get rid of the rules of engagement. Let Americans do what Americans know how to do. Clean out the trash, starting at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. That's sort of what I think. If you've been watching me for a while, you know why I think what I think, don't you?